Hi, broadcasting live from Chapala, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. Welcome to the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We're going live from Chapala, Mexico. We've got a lot to cover today. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we do all things Mexico. We travel Mexico. We go to pueblos. We go to big cities. We show historical sites. We show all the little interesting things that you want to know about living in Mexico. And we help people migrate to Mexico. So if you're not a subscriber, this is your first time here and you want to see more of these videos, click the subscribe button. Welcome everybody in the house. We have a lot of stuff to cover today. Hello, Mario. Mario, where are you from? Teresa de Anda is in the house and she's speaking English. That's always funny. Eric Drews, good morning, Bill and Teresa. Everyone beautiful downtown, kind of San Antonio. Oh, Eric Drews is here. He's in town. Christine from Montana. Good morning, Bill, Teresa, and everyone from Eastern Montana. Made it back from Illinois. Pew! We have a lot to cover today. We have a lot of new stuff that is going on. I'm talking to the computer over there, and I've got my notes down here. And then I'm looking at the monitor over here to see what happened, to see, oh my God, Mario is in Saigon. We have Vietnam in the house. That's a first, everybody. We have Montana in the house. We have Vietnam in the house. We have San Antonio in the house. We have Jack Webb in the house from Lexington, Kentucky. We have CMT in the house from Florida. Hola, CMT. One Gypsy Traveler. Hey, Bill, good morning from sunny Columbia, Kentucky. And as a side note, wish me luck. I have a house showing later today. Right on, One Gypsy Traveler. Buy the house, buy the house. Claudia, good morning, everyone. Good vibes. Hello from Lisa Jackson. Hola, Lisa. Oh, good vibes. Now I know who you are. Okay, Kathy, good morning from Spokane. Oh, we got coast to coast. Coast to coast is happening now. James Smith. Buenos dias. Bill, did you cut your hair super short? Thanks. Yeah, James. I cut my own hair. Years ago, I got to tell you this story. Years ago, when I used to work for Dun & Bradstreet, I used to go to this lady to cut my hair, and I would pay $25 to get a haircut. But it was such an enjoyable experience. But then I went into Walmart one day and I saw the hair clippers for $18. So I cut my own hair. Anyway, okay, now who else is in the house? Axel Foley. He's taking a break from the set of making movies. He has come to visit us from the Poconos. Woohoo! Claudia, Utah in the house. I don't remember Utah ever being in the house. Okay, James Smith checking in from Texas. Almost Heaven, Virginia in the house. Right on. Russ Shrewsbury. Okay, I got a big list of stuff to cover here today. I want to start out with a weather report. Well, I want to start out with a weather report right now. It's 64 degrees. It's sunny. This is mid-October. It's going to go up to 78 degrees today. This is Bill the Geek broadcasting live from Chapala, the best climate in the world. And I can't wait. I can't wait until it gets really cold because, let's see here. What? I'm looking for something here. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, here we go. Here, I'm going to show you now the real reason I moved to Mexico. In 1 second, I'm going to click a button and I'm going to show you why I moved to Mexico. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here is the reason I moved to Mexico. Right here. This is Columbus, Ohio. This is the park where the rich people live. It's called Riverside Drive. And I lived in San Francisco for 5 years, and then I decided I think I'll move back to Columbus, Ohio, and give that a shot. So I got to Columbus in June, and I stayed with my best friend, Greg. He has a huge house in downtown Columbus, Ohio. And then it got cold. Then it was Christmas time. It was 17 degrees, and my online business had picked up. And then I started thinking about Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So I decided I could live somewhere else. I decided that I could live anywhere in the world and work online. So what happened was I did my research on Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and in a matter of days, I moved to Mexico in February, and instead of this all the time, I went to this. And I was working on the beach in Puerto Vallarta online. Now, actually, this picture here was taken by CNN. CNN figured out what I was doing. It was the CNN business division. And they hunted me down. They said, hey, can we send a photographer down from Mexico City and we can talk to you about what you do and how you do it, how you work online. So this shot was taken by CNN on the beach with the laptop, with Wi-Fi, teaching classes. I went from this here to this, and now I live in the best climate in the world. Let's see who else is in the house. Crapo Productions, a.k.a. Joe Griff. Saludos de Partly Sunny, New Jersey. And Joe Griff has his YouTube channel is growing. The last time I checked, last week he had 3 subscribers. The last time I checked, he had 7 or 8. And show I call him Dr. John. Show Dr. John some love. I've got a link to he came out with another video, Sympathy for the Devil, I think. But I have a link to an earlier video he put out this week. It's a Johnny Cash tune. The link is below in the description. So go down and click the link, visit Dr. John's YouTube channel, and subscribe. Help the brother out. Oh no, Eric Drews. Eric Drews, thank you so much for the contribution. Every little dollar counts in this house, because we just had to replace the roof. We just had to replace, the house is only 3 years old, but we had to replace the roof this week, and that $5 will help us out greatly. Love to travel. Good morning, Bill and Teresa. Hola, love to travel. It's a beautiful morning lakeside. Yes, Eric Drews, it is. One gypsy traveler. Ha ha ha. No more snow. I'm telling you, no more snow. Francesco Cortez Lopez. Good morning, Bill, from Santa Monica, California. I'm new to your channel. I love it. Keep up the good work. Francisco, thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. We've got a lot to cover today. And I got to go down and go to my sponsor here. Yes, my sponsor, Doctor at Home. This is Teresa's son-in-law. He's in Puerto Vallarta. If you get sick in Puerto Vallarta, all you have to do is contact Doctors at Home. And this is Aurelio. It took me 5 years to figure out how to say his name. Aurelio. He's an excellent doctor. His link is in the description below. If you're in Puerto Vallarta, you get sick, you get COVID, you get diarrhea, then you can call him. He'll come to your hotel room and hook you up right at a very affordable price. Chris, okay. CMT 63. That's exactly why we don't miss Columbus. No, Christine. What a cool shot of you on the beach. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Tracy Peterson. Hola, Tracy. Okay, now what's going on down here? We had major weather this week. We had a bunch of rain. Mexico weather, when it gets serious, I mean, it can be a hurricane. It can be severe rain, severe thunder. So this week, we had some severe rain and it wiped out like half of a mountain, I'm going to say, and all the dirt went into a major street and the streets closed down. But other than that, everything is copacetic down here. Okay, Dr. John. Teresa has a new video out this week. She's going to make some excellent, they're like crab cakes, but she used marlin and they came out excellent. And she made some chicken patties yesterday from breasted chicken that was excellent. But this video is in the link below. And she starts with these ingredients here in our kitchen, and she's going to end up with these delicious, they're like crab cakes, but they're made of marlin, and the link is below in the description. Some months ago, it's so much fun doing this. It's so much fun doing this because I meet so many people. And a few months ago, we have a subscriber in San Francisco, Raul Ibarra. And this is a video that we did about a month and a half ago. And this is San Nicolas de Ibarra. And the way we ended up, and this is only like a 5 to 10 minute drive from Chapala or Ajijic. And Raul contacted us from San Francisco because his family founded this town. He says, Bill, and his father lives here. He has uncles that live here. And he says, Bill, you have to do a video on San Nicolas de Ibarra. So Teresa and I went, and Raul introduced us to the mayor. And the mayor took us all around downtown, and it was fabulous. Well, this week, Raul and his wife, his wife, and his wife's aunt came to visit us. They came and picked us up at our house, and we all went out to dinner in lovely downtown Chapala, and we ate dinner on the lake, and it was fabulous because I've been talking to Raul for months, and it was so nice to meet him and his lovely wife. They presently live in the Bay Area. And we had a great time, but it's so much funny. It's so fun meeting people down here, being online, having an online business, and communicating with people all over the planet. Brian Meaden, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Brian. Love to travel. The potato marlin fish cakes are fabulous. Are used Cajun seasoning instead of Old Bay. Now, love to travel, talking about Old Bay, and love to travel. Some people may not know what Old Bay is, but Old Bay is a seafood seasoning. And when we have it in the house, it was really hard to find down here. We got it at a place down here called Super Lake. But Teresa loves it. I turned Teresa on to Old Bay. And whenever I make gumbo or make king crab legs, I grab the Old Bay. Angela Martin. Hola, Angela. Happy that you're in the house. Okay, now I found a couple of shots. I'm going to do a video this week about all the places, every apartment I have lived in Mexico. I've lived in 6 places in 16 years. I have photographs of all of them except for one. I had a hard drive crash and I lost pictures from this one place. But so I was going through all of the images that I had taken in all the images I had taken in Mexico, and I came across a couple of images. Now, the images that I'm going to show you now may be, Angela is from Maryland. That's where my parents lived. My parents lived in Montgomery Village, Gaithersburg for like 30 years. So right on Maryland. Okay, but anyway, I was going through my pictures and I found, now the following picture may be a bit disturbing for some people, but that's okay. Here it is. Here is the image coming up. Here it is, right here. Okay, now, if you come down to Mexico, this is something that you're going to see. And this guy is drunk out of his mind. But here in Mexico, if you get drunk out of your mind, the police generally won't take you to jail. And you can feel free just to fall asleep. Notice he has no shoes. It could be that somebody took his shoes. And then I found this picture. Now this guy, he's got his shoes on. He's got a belt. His shirt is clean. Got a hat on. And this picture is taken right in front of my apartment. This is the 3rd place I lived in Puerto Vallarta, but this guy is dead drunk right in front of my apartment. And it's so funny, down here in Mexico, they don't have paddy wagons like in the United States. All the police, except for the federales, the police drive pickup trucks. So if they come to pick you up, if they come to pick you up and they're going to take you to jail, they put you in the back of the pickup truck. But if you move to Mexico, you're going to see this. You're going to see people sleeping in the street, people just messed up, and they just get comfortable and spend the night in front of your house, and they don't cause any problems. This is somewhat common down here in Mexico. Jack Webb, just remember, I make the best shrimp chicken, sausage, gumbo in the USA, and I'll prove it when I get there. Well, I want proof of that. Robs, where have you been? That was a nice photo of you all on the beach when you had hair. Ha, ha, ha. Nice haircut. Did you fix the car? Now you gotta fix the roof. Yikes! Oh, money. Yeah, Yeah. Oh, the car is still 4 weeks out from being drivable. It's drivable, but we have to do some legal things so we can put it back on the street. Also, coming up this week, but I'm excited about making the video about everywhere I've lived in apartments, because it's going to be a story about getting screwed. You're going to see the first apartment I ever had that I was paying $700 a month for. It was a little shack. And I got screwed. This is 16 years ago. Who's paying $700 a month in Mexico 16 years ago? I didn't know any better. But I'm going to go from apartment to apartment to apartment to apartment to house, and you're going to see it all. And hopefully this video coming out this week, hopefully this video will help people learn what is available in Mexico. I'm really ready to shoot this. Robs, I've been there, was listening to you. Oh, very good, Robs. Thank you very much. Okay, also coming up this week, we have another video coming out from the lovely Katie Ibarra. And actually, we're going to shoot this video on Thursday. She says she has another fabulous house for sale. And so we're going to shoot that on Thursday. It'll be edited, and we will put that up shortly. Okay, so that is coming up this week also. Okay, let's see what's going on. CMT 63. If we sell the car and get the concierge service to buy a car, how long will it take approximately? You can buy a car. It doesn't take long at all to buy a car down here. I mean, you can walk into a place and walk out of the place with a car, and it doesn't take long at all. Now, okay. I gotta, well, I'm struggling here. There's, if you're in the, something weird happened last month in the state of Jalisco. Now, okay, so what is the state of Jalisco? But for some people that don't know about it, Mexico has states just like the United States has states. So in the United States, you have Florida, you have Montana, you have California, you have Maryland, you have, God forbid, New Jersey. But down here, we have states also, and the state of Jalisco is a very big state, and Jalisco is where 99.99% of tequila comes from, because they have tequila plants. And in the state of Jalisco, there's Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, Lake Chapala, Ajijic, Jocotepec. It's a huge state. But they came out with a law last month where if you have out-of-state license plates, if your license plates are not Jalisco license plates, then you have to buy a special sticker, and the sticker lets you drive. Okay. We have license plates from the city of Mexico City. So once this law went into effect, we have to buy a sticker, and once you buy that sticker, it lets you drive in the state of Jalisco for 20 days. And you're allowed to get 2 of these stickers in 1 year. So that means for us, we're only allowed to drive for like 40 days out of the year unless we get Jalisco plates. The reason I bring this up is we have some friends down here that were getting ready to buy a car, and this guy was going to sell them the car with City of Mexico plates. And I told them, don't do it, because there are people selling City of Mexico plates, and they're not real, they're like counterfeit plates. Now, so what happens if you buy counterfeit plates? Well, if you buy a car and it has these counterfeit plates, they can confiscate the car. You have to pay a 150,000 peso fine, which is like $7,500, and they can put you in jail. So be careful. Be very careful about license plates. If you're buying a car, and we met these people. We know these people. They're Americans, Chris and Lee. And in fact, we had dinner with them last week. And some guy was trying to sell them this car with City of Mexico license plates, whatever. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Thank you, One Gypsy Traveler, very much. Don't spend it all in one place. We'll try not to. Thank you very much for the contribution. And feel free to contribute. Okay. A question. Are larger sized houses easy to rent there? How much would a 4-bedroom go for? Okay, Angela. Yes, there are fabulous 4-bedroom houses down here. Our neighbors across the street, Jim and Lori, they moved here from New Mexico. They've been in that house about 3 months now. This house, it looks like it's brand new. The house is probably about 10 years old. It's a 2-story house, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, fully furnished. And when I say fully furnished, that means they have there's a living room on the bottom floor connected to a kitchen. In the living room, they have one of those leather sectional couches, big screen television. That's part of what furnished means. They have another living room on the second floor with 4 bedrooms. There are 4 bathrooms throughout the house. And when I say fully furnished, that fully furnished in Mexico means towels, sheets, knives, forks, microwave, toaster, coffee maker. That is fully furnished in Mexico. And they are paying $1,000 a month, which I think is a little high unless you have $1,000 a month to pay. Now, as many of you know, my cousin moved here about 3 weeks ago. She got a great place in Ajijic, fully furnished, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, fully furnished, right in downtown Ajijic for $650 a month. There's a Canadian living down the street from us named Mark. He's renting a brand new house in a gated community with swimming pool, lots of room, no noise, generally speaking. And he's paying $650 a month. That's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's a 1-story. So, Angela, to get back to your question, how much would a 4-bedroom go for? You should be able to find a nice 4-bedroom for about $700 a month. But again, if you want to live in Ajijic, Ajijic is like the San Francisco of Jalisco. And so people like it, and they want it, so the prices are higher there. But again, I don't want to bore you, but now this place, I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you by going through this video again, but this is San Nicolas, and this is 20 minutes from Ajijic. It's 10 minutes from Chapala. You would need a car, though they do have bus services here. But if you live here, you could get a 4-bedroom house probably for about $500, maybe $400 to $500 a month. I hope that answers your questions. Okay, what did I miss here? Okay, here we go. Axel Foley. Is the Mexican immigration cracking down on gringos overstaying their visa, going over the border, returning, starting 180 days? Some even kicked out of the country. What's the word on the streets? I've read some reports recently that there's a crackdown going on, but I don't think so. Um, I I don't if you come down here with a 180-day visa and it runs out, the Mexican government is not going to track you down like they do in the United States. In the United States, they have people. I mean, it's just nuts up there. But and you really should watch if you come down here with a 180-day visa. What are they going to do? They're going to catch you, put you on a bus, and send you to the border. That's the worst thing that's going to happen to you. But I don't think there's any real crackdown going on. So, yeah, just come on down, have fun, renew your visa as you will. Axel Foley, I don't think it's a problem. Frank, good morning from Phoenix. Ola, Frank, Robs. Counterfeit plates, yeah, like our counterfeit COVID IDs. Be careful. CMT 63. I was told to use a service to be safe on the purchase. Yes. CMT 63. I have my attorney's contact information in the description below. His name is Albero. Feel free to email Albero. I mean, he's an attorney in Guadalajara. He's helped about 100 of my subscribers get immigration visas. But just drop him a line and see if he knows an attorney that can help you buy a car. If you're going to do anything significant down here, purchasing a home, purchasing a car, starting a business, you want to get a Mexican attorney that speaks English. If you're going to get your, what is it? Your planned, so when you die, where you're going to get buried and who gets your money, you want an attorney to set that all up. But my attorney, Abaro, is down below in the description. Okay, Rob's fully furnished. Does that mean Kirkland toilet paper too? No, they do not provide the Kirkland toilet paper. That's the downfall. Eric Drews, cool. Eric Drews, my 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom runs $650 plus bills. There you go, right there, $650 a month. Christine, you can look on Access Lake Chapala Rentals as well as Lake Chapala Realty to get good idea about the sizes of houses for rent. I look often to dream of my future. Thank you for that tip, Christine. Oh, thank you, Eric, from Angela. Brian, is it true if you get into a car accident and the person in the other car dies, you have to pay for their expenses? Look, I mean, we have car insurance. I've had the same car insurance with the same guy, Ignacio, nicknamed Nacho. And in the policy, it's just like a U.S. policy. It depends on what type of auto insurance policy you have. So that is not, blanketly, I do not believe, Brian, that is true. I think it depends upon what type of policy you have. Sea-Dog, what's up, Sea-Dog? Retired, is in the house from Gilmer, Texas. Now we have Texas in the house. Okay, CMT 63. We are going to be using your contacts for our immigration. They are excellent. Albaro y Naomi. I'm still trying to figure out how to say her name. I've met with them multiple times. They're in Guadalajara, but they come to Chapala once a week to the Lake Chapala Society. You can meet them there. They have helped many of my subscribers get their visas before they come to the United States. Rob Est. Your last living will be handled by the attorney. Yes. Now, I think last week, let's see what's going on. Okay, page 1. We got page 1. Let's see what we got on page 2. Oh, we have special moments this week. It's time for a special moment. Here we go. Here we're going to show, Axel Foley, thank you so much. We can put that $2 into our roof. Thank you so much. We have Axel Foley. I'm going to take that $2 and go see one of your movies on Netflix. Here's special moment number 1. This special moment is truly special. That's why it's titled Special Moment. Here we go. This is a very large cow. I guess it's not a cow. I guess you would call that a bull. And you can see that vehicle behind him. And that's not like a small car. That is a van. That is a full-sized van. Can you believe that? I mean, that bull, I think he's taller than Teresa. There's Teresa standing by the fence, it's funny. This bull lives about a half mile away from us. The thing is, we live by this cow farm, and sometimes the cows are there, and sometimes the cows are not there. We don't, and now, but he's been there. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not there. But this is a half mile away, and this is one of the pleasures of living in Mexico, because in Chapala Ajijic, you can be in the city in one moment, and then in another moment, you can be in the country quite easily, and it's all very lovely. We have another special moment coming up soon here. RB here from Nevada. We have Nevada in the house. Welcome, RB. Happy that you could make it with us today. Robs, I agree. We are marrying your family. We are going to use all of your contacts. Use my contacts freely. Axel Foley, Bill, drink a cold one on me. We did a video, last week about 4 restaurants in Chapala. And one of the restaurants is called Pinguinos. And Pinguinos is right across the street from that bull we showed you. But we went to OXXO. I'm going to do a video on OXXO. That's like 7-Eleven. But we went to OXXO to get some stuff. We're walking back, and Pinguinos is right across the street from OXXO. And Pinguinos, you can buy his tequila. I don't know where he gets it from, but Teresa says, I want to go to Pinguinos. So she went in and bought a 5th of his tequila, and he buys it in like 5-gallon jugs. Very smooth, very cheap. We don't drink a lot of hard alcohol at all, but his tequila is excellent. Rochelle Katz, hey Bill, late but happy to catch you. Rochelle Katz, we're very happy to moving moment. That's funny, Robs. Moving moment. Ron, good morning, Bill, and all. Good morning, everyone. We got a bunch of people in the house today. One gypsy traveler, yes. Middle hanging down things are boys. Yeah. Okay, and that's funny. That's funny. One gypsy traveler, because let me go back here. Let's see our friend again. You can see that middle thing hanging there, and it's funny because whenever Teresa would visit Mr. Bull, he would get a giant erection. I think I have a shot of him with an erection. I'm just going to say that it's something to see. Dr. John, Crapple Productions. Okay, Brian. Car accidents in Mexico can create a dicey situation if you are not insured. A large percentage of Mexican nationals drive without insurance or spare tire. Yeah, if you drive down here, you want to make sure that you are insured. Monty, any advice? Hola, Monty. Glad to have you in the house. Any advice on where not to buy a home after the mudslide experience? Monty, that is an excellent question. That is a super excellent question. Oh my God. This town, Ahihique. Well, okay. I'm going to click this button here, and I'm going to mute the sound, I think. Mute, mute, turn on. I'm going to turn off the sound, but look at all those mountains. And what you're looking at there, I believe, I forget where this is, but look at all those mountains and look at the houses on the right-hand side of the screen. I mean, all of those houses are on mountains. And when we do our daily walk, we walk through the city of Chapala, and it's the street, the main street that comes into Chapala is it's right under a mountain. And on this, right above the street, the mountain goes up like 200 yards, and it's all rocks. And we cross the street. We go to the other side of the street because one day a big boulder came down on the bike path. And one time we were driving to Mazamitla, and no, we were driving home on a Sunday on one of these roads out in the country, and the road was right under one of these mountains, and a boulder had come down in the middle of a car that was filled with a family, and people got really hurt. So, going back to Monty's question, I'm saying if you're going to buy a house or if you're going to rent, be very careful about renting on a mountain. Even it was like a month ago, they had the heavy rains and the tornado and the hurricanes in Puerto Vallarta, and houses were destroyed because they slid down off the mountains. When it rains down here, when the hurricanes come, it gets very serious. So beware and be cautious. Okay, Jack Webb. I smoke a pipe. Can good quality tobacco be found nearby without having to order? They have many cigar shops throughout Mexico. I'm not a cigar or pipe smoker, but whatever, there's lots of good tobacco down here. Joan Richards in the house. Hola, Joan Richards. Oh, hey, whenever you show up, Joan, it's always a treat to have you in the house from Florida. One Gypsy Traveler. I'm hoping that the super rains aren't a yearly thing. Asai, I hate shoveling. Well, okay. When the mountains fall and like one road this week was closed down because of all of the stuff, all of the dirt and the rocks that came down from the mountain. But generally speaking, unless you decide to live in that environment, you're not going to have any problems. I've never had a problem. I've lived on a mountain, but I was on top of the mountain, so the rain goes down from there. Where we live, we have no problem, so don't worry about it. It is going to rain down here, and when it rains, it is serious. It is. I mean, in Guadalajara, when it rained, it was serious. In Puerto Vallarta, when it rains, it is serious. And most of the roads in Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, here in Chapala, they cannot handle the rains. So it is going to rain, so find a flat spot that will be safe and you will be fine. Okay, Linda. Good morning, Bill. See you in January. Right on, girl. Come on down. Your information has been huge help for us in the process to move to Mexico. We have gotten a lot of our belongings so far. Yeah, Linda, come on down. January is a great time. The weather is great throughout Mexico. Don Cole. Hi, Bill. I am a new subscriber watching from Florida. Hope to meet you and your wife for a cup of coffee when I visit. Don, come on down. I think last week, you guys, I told you that we met some people. We have a subscriber named Gary, and Gary was living. He was visiting an Airbnb in Ajijic, and the Airbnb was in a restaurant that was in a bar. And he told the owner, Javier, he says, "Have you seen the Bill the Geek videos?" And he said, "No." So the owner, Javier, watched some of my videos, and then he contacted me and he said, "Hey, come on over to our place." So we put, now, and what I'm getting to at, Don, is so Gary contacts us, and then Javier, the owner of this place called La Bodega, contacts us. And now we're kind of like family. And so I put the video up this week. I think it's an okay video, but it talks about this place. I'll skip through me. Here we go. Here's the place right here. We look at the
let me
walls
turn off
the volume
they have
on that guy. Okay. And so they have music every night. The place is called La Bodega. Their address is 124 September 16th Avenue in Ajijic. They have music every night. And it's called La Bodega. And let's pause this video. But here, if you come to Ajijic, you have to visit La Bodega. And because we became a family. You can see they're closed on Monday, Wednesday. We got there at 2:30 on a Wednesday, and that was open mic night. They have a live band. They have a live band almost every night. And I'm just going to fast here. Here are the owners here. That is on the left. That is Javier. He is bilingual. There's his wife, Marta. And they no. Javier's father has 11 children. So Javier has 11 brothers and sisters. And he grew up in Guadalajara. So I'm just going to show you some of this video. But his father bought this house. It's a huge house so that his 11 children and his wife and him could visit Ajijic on the weekends from Guadalajara. But Teresa went in and looked at the food. But here is the environment in here. Here you go. This was a house. Okay, now right now it is Wednesday around 5:15. Look at this place. The place is full. You've got live music. We'll fast forward a little bit, and Javier and Marta, they live upstairs, and the Airbnb is upstairs. But I'm just going to fast forward. There's Larry. Larry is a musician, and he plays in many venues in Chapala and Ajijic, and that's how he stays busy. He got his degree from Santa Cruz of California. We met him. We became friends with him. But at the very end of the evening, we had become friends with all of these people. I talked about Gary, that Gary is the guy sitting next to me on the right of me. He was staying in the Airbnb for 3 weeks with Marta and Javier. There's Chris and Lee. We've had they were coming in with us by accident. You can see Teresa on the far left-hand side. I mean, you come down here, you can meet people if you just get out of where you are. If you get out and make an effort to meet people, you can meet a lot of people. Okie dokie. Don Cole. Hi, Bill. I'm a new subscriber watching from Florida. Hope to meet you. This is what I'm talking about. We meet people all the time. Everyone, it's great. It's great. I mean, I met all of you guys. I mean, you know, and you guys come down here and we become family. But let me tell you, I'm not real social, okay? I may seem like I'm social, but I'm very happy just to be here in the house with my computer equipment. Okie dokie. Everyone, please hit the like button. Axel Foley, please hit the like button. There are 68 of us watching. Right now, there are 72. Yeah, if your little finger's sitting in your lap and if you see that little like, click the like button. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Axel Foley. Capitan, can you recommend a realtor for apartment rentals? Yes, Capitan. Down in the description, there is the website and the phone number for a lady who specializes in apartment rentals. And as many how do I say this? And as many of you know, my cousin used a very special method. I don't want to bore you guys with covering this again for you people that have heard this before. But what she did, she found Facebook groups in Ajijic, because that's where she wanted to live. And she joined these Facebook groups. Are like gringo apartment house rentals in Ajijic. There are like 5 groups like that in here. And what she did, instead of responding to ads, she put up her own information in these groups, and she said, I want a 3-bed apartment with 3-bedroom apartment with 3 baths right in the center of Ajijic, so I can walk anywhere I want to go. I have a dog, and I only want to pay $650 a month. And she got all kinds of responses. That way, she wasn't chasing people. People were chasing her. Linda! Ding, da, ding, da, ding, da, ding, da, ding, ding, ding. Thank you, Linda. And I see the likes are up. People are giving up the cash. Feel free to give up the cash. But going back, thank you so much, people. Hey, I hate to ask for money, but I love money. But Capitan, try that method. Go to don't go looking for an apartment. Let apartment owners come to you. Put your dream, and other people. I forget who it was earlier in our group today, and they said, well, can I get a 4-bedroom for how much can I get a 4-bedroom for? Go to Facebook, join groups, and post something that says, hey, I want this environment. I want it to be located here. I want this, and that. And here I am, and I'm willing to pay like $700 a month, and let the people come to you. Because in Mexico, everywhere I've been in Mexico, there are empty properties that people want to rent. So if you're out there looking and you're responding to ads, that's not the way to do it. In Puerto Vallarta, if you drive through there, you'll see scores of these high-rise condos, and I'm sorry. You'll see all these high-rise condos, and they want you to buy or rent these condos. There are scores of them in downtown Puerto Vallarta, but the word on the street is only 20% of them are occupied. Okay, and also I knew a woman who lived in the marina in Puerto Vallarta, and she was like 65 years old. She had a friend. She was an acquaintance who was about like 70 years old, and for 6 months out of the year, she would go to California and stay there. Then she would come back for 6 months. So my friend stayed in this condo, a very nice condo in Puerto Vallarta, or in the marina for free. I think she still lives there for free. There are people with apartments and houses that just want people to stay there, and you can stay there for free. Okay? Whatever. You can stay there for free. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, Paul Lou. Hey, Bill. Paul Lou in the house from Minnesota. I've seen some videos of the damages caused by last week's rain. Was that mostly in the Ajijic area, or did Chapala also suffer from the extreme rains? Paul, it rained. It was some serious rain. Where we live, our street, the street that we live on it's not flat like this. Where we live, the incline is about like that. And we live about a half mile from the lake. So the rain comes down. It's not going to stop anywhere. It's going to go down to the lake. But where it was really rainy, and it rained, and our street in front of the house gets filled with water. But in our grass and our yard, we don't have any problems, okay? So the rain was severe, and then, okay, now check this out. I showed you guys this last week, but, and I haven't put this video up yet, but, oh, here we go. Look up here. You have people that this is in downtown Chapala. Okay, there you go. These are some stairs that go up on a mountain, and this is right in downtown Chapala. So, and these steps go right down to the main street. So every time there are serious rains, now look at that. Look at that street right there. Every time there are serious rains, all of the rain goes down this street right into downtown Chapala. So whenever it rains, there's always a bunch of dirt in the middle of town because there are like 12 streets like this. So yeah, the rain gets serious down here. So you got to watch it, whatever. Okie dokie. Don Cole, is there any Airbnb in Chapala that you can recommend? I have a link. There's a guy. Oh, wow. In the description below, there's a guy named Fernando. His phone number, I have him down there as a driver, but if I'm not mistaken, Fernando manages one of the best Airbnbs in Chapala. Now, it depends on what kind of Airbnb you're looking for. I've heard it's fabulous. My neighbors, Camille and David, have stayed there before just for fun, but contact Fernando. Also, La Bodega, the video that I just showed you over here, the Airbnb in here, watch. I think this is the last video that they did. Okay, come on. Where's their sign? Where is the sign? Help me. There we go. There is La Bodega. Now, I showed you parts of this video. but La Bodega has an Airbnb inside. And Gary was staying there. I mentioned him earlier. Gary was staying there for 3 weeks. It's a one-room Airbnb, but it's right in the bar restaurant. So it depends on how much space you need, but you'll meet lots of people. They have live music every night. That's an Airbnb. And their live music only goes from like 5 in the afternoon until like 7:30 at night. So you're not going to hear music at night. They close at 9, except for on, I think it's Saturdays and Sundays. But there's an Airbnb. If you're looking for an Airbnb, try Fernando, try La Bodega with my friends Javier and Marta. Give that a shot. Okay, I'm behind here. Can you give me some insight on medications and the best place to fill your prescriptions? Is there a Walgreens equivalent? Mario, good question. Throughout Mexico, there's this place called Farmacia Guadalajara. It's like the CVS of Mexico. Farmacia Guadalajara is everywhere. Now, Chapala is a very small town. I mean, if you really think about it, Chapala is teeny tiny. But I can think of 1, 2, 3. There are 4 Farmacia Guadalajaras that in Chapala, without counting Ajijic. But Farmacia Guadalajara is going to have everything that you would want for medications. They're a pharmacy and they're owned by the Catholic Church from what I understand. You shouldn't have any problems. Uh-oh, you disappeared. Now you're back. Okay, but no sound. No sound. Oh no. No sound? There is sound? It's okay? Okay, Teresa's in the next room. Okay, now, are you there? Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, La Bodega is an Airbnb. Yeah, La Bodega, it's a restaurant, it's a bar, and it's an Airbnb. Bill, Sea-Dog, I've been a subscriber for about 3 months. Love your channel. Your content is right on. Thank you so much, Sea-Dog. Tracy Peterson, I flagged you down. Tracy, is that you? Oh, Tracy, I flagged you down at the bodega. That's this C. I'm looking for Tracy. Come on. In this video, we even have Tracy was in the video. I didn't add her in the video, but we do have some video with Tracy. Well, Tracy, glad that you're in the house. And Tracy is from Los Angeles. She has only been here for about 3 weeks or a month. She's trying to find herself in Ajijic. And Tracy, glad that you checked in with us today. Common 2002, are vax papers required crossing the border into Tijuana? I don't know, Common. If somebody has the answer to that, let us know. Sea-Dog, I'd be interested in finding a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment for 6 months and plus a time. Sea-Dog, again, go to Facebook, find some Facebook groups, and tell people what you want. Tell them, I want this. I want a 1 or a 2 bedroom. I want it fully furnished. I don't want to be there for 6 months. And blah, I have a dog, I have a cat, I have 85 kids. Tell the people what you want and it will come your way. Take about my cousin, 1 week. She lived in Guadalajara for 3 years. Then 1 week she contacts me and she says, I want to move to Ajijic. And the next week she had a place in Ajijic using the method that she shared with me, contacting Facebook groups and letting people know exactly what you're looking for. Give that a shot. Axel Foley, the channel is becoming a family. Awesome. Yes, we are family. Doo-loo-doo-loo. Which brings me to our next special moment. Since we are family, let me share another special moment with you. One of the wonderful things about Mexico is you're going to see things that are not within your imagination. And sometimes I forget that I have a YouTube channel and I should always be using my camera. Because like we went to lunch with Raul from San Francisco this week, and I did not take any video. I didn't think about it. Bill, what are you, a dope? And then we're walking down the street yesterday, and there was a lady on the street, and she had a live chicken in a bag. It wasn't a paper bag. It was like a knit plastic bag, and you could see the chicken in the bag. I mean, I'd never seen that before in Mexico. But here's a special moment of something that we saw, and I think you'll get a delight out of this. This was a young lady all dressed up, and she was with her entire family and all of her sisters. There were about 8 of them. They were all dressed up very nicely, sitting side saddled on beautiful horses. This is just another special moment. If you come down to Mexico, you will run into so many special moments, beautiful things. Yeah, you're going to run into, you're going to see this guy from time to time, but on the other hand, you're going to see this young lady there. And that's what makes Mexico so beautiful. That's what makes Mexico so beautiful. Okay, now, Brian, I love all the colors, the stairs, the houses. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to put that video up, I think, next week. D. Harris, it's hard to get out of here, but I'm working harder than hell just to get my papers from DMV. It's like it's intended to keep me locked into not being able to leave the U.S. Well, do what you can, girl, or D, whatever you are, come on down. Okay, we hear you. Very good, CMT. Nina DeVoe, hola, Bill. Is the price of gas double it is in the United States? Gas is expensive. It confuses me because they sell gas in liters. And I guess a liter, 2 liters is like a gallon. And I get all confused, but right now it's like 20 pesos or $2 for a liter. So 2 liters would be $4 for about a gallon of gas. Gasoline is one of the most expensive things in Mexico, as well as electricity. Okay. I'm trying to read these messages. Oh, okay, here we go. Don Cole, thank you. I found La Bodega on Airbnb. Looks good. Oh, now the thing about La Bodega is you're going to be there with Javier and Marta, and they're beautiful people. They'll help you. You can just ask them anything. Oh, where is this? Where is that? They have food there. The food is great. Whatever. Okay, now. Okay. D. Harris, what's the average going rate for a hectare in Chapala area away from the gringos? Okay, D. Harris. Okay, somebody help me out with how big is a hectare? Is that like an acre? What you want to do is contact Katie Ibarra. Contact Katie Ibarra. She's a realtor from my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. She's lived in Mexico like 10 years. We make videos, but all of her contact information is in the description below. Her U.S. phone number, her Mexico phone number. She lives like a mile away from Teresa and I, but call her on her Mexico phone number, her U.S. phone number, or email her All of her information is in the description below. She can hook you up. Gloria, good morning, Bill. Greeting from Houston, Texas. Gloria in the house. It's always good when we get some Houston in the house. I am an American, but my deceased father was born in Mexico. Would you happen to know if it would be easier to apply for a dual citizenship in Mexico? Okay, Gloria, here's what you want to do. Gloria, here's what you want to do. In the description below, my immigration attorney, his name is Alvaro. You want to email him and ask him that question, and I believe he can help you make that happen and he can give you good information for a very affordable price. Very affordable price. CMT 63, is your wife shopping for seafood locally? When we move, I would like to have some places in mind for shopping. Okay, CMT 63. Okay. For seafood, there are a lot of places where you can buy seafood, but we buy all of our seafood at one place. Rule number one is never buy seafood that is from the ocean. And all the videos in the restaurant video that I did last week, we go to two restaurants, Pinguino's and the place across the street from Pinguino's. And both of those places specialize in seafood dishes. And they don't sell any seafood from the lake. All of their seafood is from the ocean. Pinguino's, who is a real guy, I don't know what his real name is, but he has the best shrimp dishes in Chapala Mexico. He's been here forever. He buys all of his shrimp from Guadalajara. That's where we bought our tequila from yesterday. But there is if you move to the Chapala Mexico area, you are going to know about a place called Super Lake. Now, in Spanish, the word for expensive is caro. Caro, that's expensive. Barato is cheap. Barato, cheap. Caro, expensive. So Super Lake, Teresa and I call Super Lake Super Caro because it's really expensive. But anyway, but you will learn about Super Lake because Super Lake sells Costco toilet paper, Costco paper towels, and then they sell stuff that you can't find anywhere in regular Mexico places like Miracle Whip. I grew up on Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise. I grew up on Miracle Whip. We never had mayonnaise in the house, but you can buy Miracle Whip. You can get like a little thing of Miracle Whip like this big, but it's like $15, okay? Whatever. But Super Lake is right down the street from Walmart. But if you can, for seafood, if you go to Super Lake and you stand out in front of Super Lake and look at Super Lake, there's a little fish shop that's about 3 or 4 stores down. I don't know the name of it, but you can't miss it. And it's a small place, but all of their fish comes from the ocean. You can get king crab legs there, you can get shrimp there, marlin, all the good super, and it's right from the ocean. You know, they have these big giant 3-foot fish and they're cutting them up and filleting them, but that's where we get all of our fish, right down the street from Super Lake. Okay, let's see what's going on. CMT 63. Very good. 1 gallon is 1 gallon is 3.78 liters. Now that's disturbing. That's very disturbing because right now 1 liter is like 20 pesos. Okay, so 20 pesos for 1 liter, and 20 pesos is like $1. So it's about $3.80 for a gallon of gas from the information that we're getting from Sea Dog Retired. Okay, Axel Foley. Bill, how Bill, how long after entering Mexico you can start paperwork for a temporary visa? How long does it last for? Okay. Okay. Temporary visa. If you get on a plane, fly to Mexico, in your ticket price for like $25 or $36, you get your 180-day visa. That's automatic. Okay. Now, you want to contact my attorneys, Albero, I tell you, because if you can get a 1-year visa, I'm sorry, you can get a 1-year visa, a 2-year visa, a 3-year visa, you can get a permanent visa, but before you can use that thing, you have to go see the Mexican consulate in the country that you're in. So you can apply for the visa before you come down, and you need to contact Albero. They're going to give you some paperwork. You're going to complete the paperwork, and then once that paperwork is executed in the United States, I think you have 30 days. You have 30 days to come to Mexico and come to the immigration department and get your visa. I think you only have, once you initiate your paperwork, I think you have 30 days to actually come down here and get everything taken care of. Okay, 102.47 acres. Thank you very much, Sea Dog. Phil, good morning from Connecticut. Bill, do you use Google Voice or Magic Jack to keep in touch with people in the USA? Phil, very good question. I love easy questions. Phil, the great things about talking, I use Magic Jack. And for those of you that don't know what Magic Jack is, it's like I have the Magic Jack app right on my phone. And with the Magic Jack app, I can call the United States or Canada. And Magic Jack costs $37 a year. $37 a year. I've had Magic Jack for 16 years. And it's a weird thing. You sign up for the service, and it was built so that you could talk to people through your computer. You install Magic Jack to have a thing that you stick in your computer. You can put on your headset and microphone, talk to people for $37 a year. People call you. I have a San Francisco phone number because when I first moved down here, I would teach computer classes, and I have a 415 area code. That's downtown San Francisco. You can pick your area code. But what I'm going to say what I use, people call me, they can call 415-893-0096. My phone's going to ring in San Francisco. People think I'm in San Francisco. That's where I want to be if I'm teaching advanced computer classes online, right? But more popular in Mexico for a lot of people is WhatsApp. My best female friend from Columbus, Ohio, she's a retired warden. She was using WhatsApp, and she can call me at my U.S. phone number, but it seems like the WhatsApp phone line is more clear and more reliable. I'm going to say almost 99.99% of Mexicans have WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is free and it's international. You can call people, you can text people, you can send people photos. So I use WhatsApp. And then you can have groups with WhatsApp. Our neighborhood has a group, and they probably have 300 members. And so they post all day. And when it started raining, they say, oh, you can't go to Jocotepec because it rained and the roads are closed. Teresa's family has 3 or 4 groups, and they're leaving messages. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. So-and-so died, on WhatsApp. So for most of my phone stuff, I either use WhatsApp or Magic Jack. And you can go, I got they don't sell WhatsApp in Mexico. You would have to get, no, I'm sorry. They don't sell Magic Jack in Mexico because the cell phone services and the Telmex, which is the main service, they're all locked down. They prohibit that stuff. But I bought Magic Jack in the United States at CVS. It's a very popular service. Okay, Rob's. I like Ready Whip. Yummy. Whipped cream. Ready Whip. We always had Ready Whip in the house when I was a child. Jack Webb. A friend is a waiter at a local Mexican food restaurant. He's originally from Jalisco. He's saving his money to go back and build a house in Chapala. Said all Americans who move there are smart. I tell you, Mexico, I love Mexico. I'm never going back to the United States. I have friends and family that still ask me, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Never. I don't even want to visit the United States. No, No, I don't want the police pulling me over and putting their knee on my neck for 10 minutes and I die. No, not going to do it. Okay, Rob's. I used to have a friend. He baked everything in mayo. Oh, now mayonnaise is extremely popular down here. Bill L. WhatsApp is extremely popular throughout Mexico for free text, voice communications to the United States and worldwide. Okay, now that's Dr. John speaking there. And he brought up something very important. WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, and many of us went through the Facebook debacle this month, them going down for 6 hours. But yeah, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, and you can talk to anybody on the planet for free all the time. I have 3 Mexico phone numbers. That's crazy. But I have 1 Mexico phone number for my cell phone. If you get a cell phone down here and you get cell phone service because you want to have the internet, and you can't use WhatsApp unless you have a cell phone service. So I use Telcel. Telcel is the popular cell phone service in Mexico. So once you get Telcel, you get your phone, then you can download WhatsApp for free. But I've had the same Mexico phone number for 16 years. 322-102-1586. And once you get a cell phone and you have a Mexican phone number, then you can call the United States from Mexico for free. Anybody that has a cell phone in Mexico can call California, Connecticut, Texas for free. I don't know if that's true for the people that call you on that number, but WhatsApp is the way to go. Okay, D. Harris, Phil L. WhatsApp. Okay, we got that. How about just using Google Voice? I've never used Google Voice. I don't know anything about Google Voice. Okay. D. Harris, Jocotepec. The area slums, but I'll live there in a heartbeat. It's my kind of place. Oh, there are lots. You have lots of choices of places to live here. Love to travel. While you are talking, my husband pulled down our electric mattress pad for our soon-to-be horrible New England winter. Ha ha ha. We can't wait to get to Chapala permanently. New England weather. Yes, I lived in New Hampshire for 4 years and I was young and I didn't complain. But I tell you what, I don't miss that at all, and I very much enjoy this. Now, I do have something special. Let me look at my notes and see where we are here for the day. Oh, let's go back one more time. Oh, TCB, mi amigo. TCB, mi amigo in Finland. And he's raining down with euros. No, not dollars, not pesos, but euros. 10 euros. I think 10 euros is worth $20,000. Thank you, Dr. TCB. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With 10 euros. We love euros in Mexico as long as we're not paying them and we're receiving them. Thank you very much, TCB. D. Harris, electric mattress pad. Bad for old folks, but may wet the bed? What a shocker. Oh, okay. Okay, so something very special. TCB, thank you very much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank all of you. Thank you guys for clicking the like button. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new here, we do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. I try to come up with new content every Saturday so you guys don't go to sleep or maybe you won't ever come back. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thanks for showing up. If you're not a subscriber, you might want to subscribe. This week, I'm going to do an apartment, the history of my apartments and how to find an apartment in Mexico. And I think I'm going to make a video about why I moved to Mexico. And then Katie Ibarra, the realtor, we're going to do a house this week. Also coming up, not this week, but next week. Not this week, but the week when Tuesday is the 19th. Ajijic, there's a waterfall in Ajijic. We want to visit the waterfall and make a video about the waterfall. It's very popular. My cousin went there, Tulsi, last week and took pictures. Then something very special happened. Something very special happened a long time ago. This is like 5 or 6 months ago. We met this guy. And his name, let me speed ahead a little bit. Let me turn off his audio. His name is Robert, and he owns the only sex shop in the Chapala Ajijic area. And Robert's very interesting because he owns properties in Ajijic and he owns properties in Mazatlan. He has an Airbnb in Mazatlan. So my cousin, I got to bypass all of this content here. We can't show any of that. So he calls me up this week and he says, Bill, now he's in a video. We did a tour of businesses in Ajijic. It's on my playlist. We went into 5 or 6 different places. But anyway, he owns an Airbnb in Ajijic. So he contacts me this week. And no, my cousin Tulsi ran into him on the street. And they started talking on the street, and somehow my name came up. And he says, I've been trying to contact him. I said, so she contacted me the next day. And so he contacts me this week and he says, Bill, we do tours in Mazatlan. Here's a picture of Mazatlan. When I lived in Vallarta, I went up there for like 5 days just to see what it was like. I stayed at a very nice hotel on the beach. And it's a beautiful place, but Robert owns properties there. And he says, you want to come with me? We do tours. He says, we do tours through Mazatlan from Ajijic. So the way this works is he rents it's a Mercedes van. And I think there's enough room for about 12 people in the Mercedes van. They have a driver. They pick you up on the plaza in downtown Ajijic, and then they drive to Mazatlan. And with this tour of Mazatlan, everybody gets a room right on the beach in a fabulous hotel. And then every day you get a free breakfast. And then he takes you on a tour through Mazatlan every day. And then every night you go to a different place for dinner. Now, if we look at this picture again, that big island, now I may be wrong, but a part of the tour, you go to some island in Mazatlan. But anyway, Robert asked me, hey, can you come and video this whole thing? And we'll give you free transportation there. We give you and Teresa a free hotel room for 5 nights. And he says that this hotel room, they rent it out for like $1,000 a night. So Teresa and I are going to go. We're going to leave on the 31st of December, and we're going to shoot videos all week. Everywhere we go, we're going to shoot videos. We're going to take the drone with us. We're going to video all of the restaurants that we eat in. And the fabulous thing about this trip is November 2nd is Dios de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead throughout Mexico. And it's a fabulous party everywhere in Mexico. We will be on the beach in Mazatlan November 2nd with drone and cameras for the Day of the Dead. We're going to video the whole thing. That should be good for like 10 videos. But anyway, that is coming up soon. We're leaving December 31st with Robert, and we're going to video the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Brian, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. It was an awesome show again. Always enjoy. Thank you, Brian, for showing up. Dave Hayden, coming to Lakeside October 19th for 9 days. What are the do not miss sites or activities? The do not miss sites or activities. Watch my videos, Dave. Last week we came out with videos on what to eat. We're having a little lighting challenge here. Oh my, that's a good question. You definitely go into Ajijic, just walk around. Oh, you want to go to La Bodega? Go to La Bodega, show up at 5 o'clock any night between Tuesday and Friday and just meet people. There'll be lots of people there, live music, very friendly people. Ask the people at La Bodega. You want to go to the Malecon in Chapala? Take a day trip. If you're going to be here for 9 days, take a day trip to Central Guadalajara. Visit the plaza. I have 3 videos on Guadalajara. Watch those. Visit Guadalajara for sure. Okay, Dave, watch my videos, and that should give you a lot of good tips. One Gypsy Traveler. I have Alexa remind me to turn on your show every Saturday morning. One Gypsy Traveler. Thank you so much, and thank you, Alexa. Oh, TCB, Ola Bill. I just got home Big grand day today, but everything okay. 3 more weeks, and then, you know what? Okay, so TCB lives in Finland. That's why he's giving me euros and not dollars. And in 3 weeks, TCB, are you coming to Guadalajara? Are you moving to Guadalajara? But he's getting away from that Finland weather. I can't imagine what that's like. It's probably snowing. They probably have 5 feet of snow on the ground there right now. But he's moving to Guadalajara. He's lived here before. I think he lived in California for like many years, and he's bilingual. He is the perfect person for living in Mexico. Oh yeah, well come on down, TCB. See you in 3 weeks. Jack Webb. Oh, all of Robert's edible goodies at his sex shop are gluten-free. Just in case anyone is gluten intolerant. Yeah. Now, Jack Webb, how do you know that? Now, Robert's shop, it is a sex shop. They sell all that stuff. I'm not talking about it. I don't want to get banned from YouTube. But on his business cards, on Robert's business cards, it says everything is gluten-free. It's so funny. Brian, yeah, right. Axel Foley, Bill, if you don't have content, we'll bring the content right on, Axel. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got to bring content. Thank you so much. Christine, that sounds like a fantastic opportunity. Yes, we're going to have fun. It's going to be a good trip. Also, if you have a fabulous Airbnb on the beach or a restaurant, or if you have a mansion that you're trying to rent out and you want us to come and make a video about it, and let's say it's in Cancun. If you have a property in Cancun with a bunch of Airbnbs and a restaurant that has fabulous seafood, I'm sorry, if you want us to come in, you can fly us in, just put us up in the penthouse of your place and give us free food for a week, and we'll shoot all the video that you want us to for free, okay? All we need is the airfare and the free penthouse and the free food for a week. So anywhere in Mexico, we're good. Just drop me a line. My email is in the description below. All right, thank you so much. TCB 101, wow, I'm leaving Europe for Mexico November the 2nd, the Day of the Dead. TCB, do you hear what's going on here? You're leaving, you're getting on an airplane November 2nd, and that is the Day of the Dead. Was that good planning, TCB? One Gypsy Traveler, yay! More excellent videos coming soon. Yes, One Gypsy Traveler, we want to put out some good content. CMT 63, do we need to register our dog and get her tags when we move? Okay, this is an excellent question. Okay. Here's what you want to do. CMT 63. There's a woman that lives in Ajijic. I did a video with her, and her name is Annette Williams. And the video is titled like Ajijic Happy People. We probably did the video about 6 months ago. She's a fabulous. She's a fabulous component of the Ajijic community. You want to go to Facebook if you use Facebook and look up Annette Williams. She does dog rescue. So like if you want to come down to Ajijic and rescue a dog and take it back to the United States, she'll put you up in her house. She has a fabulous room for free for I think 1 or 2 nights if you come and rescue a dog in Ajijic. But anyway, I was talking with her about getting dogs in and out of the country. You don't have to worry about dog tags. Getting dogs in and out of Mexico is all about the rules of the specific airline that you use. Mexico doesn't care about your dog. You don't need papers for your. Now, this is what Annette told me. You don't need like dog tags. You don't need to test your dog for herpes or anything like that. All you have to do is check with the airline and see what their specific policies are. Our neighbors, swear to God, our neighbors across the backyard, they have like 10 dogs and 9 cats and 3 kids. They can afford it because he's an airline pilot. But none of their dogs have tags. Everybody across the street has a dog. None of the dogs have tags. I've never met anybody in Mexico whose dog has tags. I don't think they do that in Mexico. So just contact the airline, see what they want you to do, CMT63, and you'll get all hooked up. Okay. Dave, great, thank you. Yeah, Dave, now let me say this also, because Dave was asking, okay, what are the don't miss thing? Watch my videos on touring Chapala, touring Ajijic, watch my videos on touring Guadalajara. Tell you what, if you're going to be here for 9 days, you might want to spend a couple of nights in Puerto Vallarta. Why not? See some beach, and you can get the bus from Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta. Last time I did it was 500 pesos. That's $25. And find an Airbnb. Now this is a bad time to visit anywhere in Mexico because it's tourist time. Now the price is going to be high, but you can find an Airbnb in Vallarta. Oh yeah. While you're here, go to Guadalajara for a day. Sure, enjoy. Eric Drews. Oh, my birthday is That's funny, Eric Drews. Your birthday is on. I can't even say it because my mind is thinking in Spanish and I'm trying to translate into English. But your birthday is on Day of the Dead. Oh, that's funny. Russ, do you get mail at your house or use a service or place that has a box? Okay. What? Okay, before I answer that, Christina's saying, what's Annette's last name again? Thank you, Abba. Abba, thank you very much. Annette Williams, thank you very much for your help there. Okay, now, let's go back. Russ Shrewsbury, this mail thing is a very important issue. To summarize, to answer this question blatantly, my wife, I'm 65. My wife is younger than me. And one day we were talking about the Postal Service in Mexico. And she grew up in Guadalajara with her family, doing their thing. And she said in all of her life, she has never used the Mexican Postal Service for anything. Oh, that's funny. Okay, now, let's say this. Many people down here, okay, let me take a step. Well, I file taxes every year with the United States government. So before the 15th of April, I send them my 1040 forms and a couple other forms. And to make sure that it gets there, I use DHL. They have all the major overnight services down here that are in the United States. I mean, there are two other ones. There's the United States. You can send stuff 10-day delivery through the United States Postal Service from here in Chapala, Ajijic, and it takes, okay, so when I file my taxes, or when I registered to vote, I had to send forms, and to send that overnight, it doesn't go overnight. It gets there in 3 days. And then you can track it. Somebody has to sign for it. And that costs me about 1,000 pesos, which is $50. So I have to spend like $50 to file my taxes, or to register to vote. When I made changes, that cost me $50. One time when Trace and I got married, I needed an updated birth certificate. So on that, you can, if you send it through the United States Postal Service, it will take 10 days to get there, but somebody has to sign for it. And that only costs like $4. Now, to answer your question, like, do I have a box? No, okay, Amazon. I use Amazon all the time. This microphone, my Canon camera, all my hard drives laying around here, my sound equipment. You can't see this lighting equipment. All this stuff comes from Amazon. Amazon just brings this stuff right to the door. Okay, so in summary, I'm going to say this. My cousin was getting married, and he sent me a wedding invitation from Cleveland, Ohio. And his wedding was in July. I got the invitation in November. So by the time I got the invitation, he had been married for 3 or 4 months. Stimulus check. Okay, Donald Trump sent my stimulus check. It was like on May 1st. I forget what year that was. I got my stimulus check through the Mexico Postal Service in February. They sent it on May. I got the stimulus check in February. I don't use the Mexico Postal Service for anything. If I need to send something important, I use DHL or one of those services. If somebody wants to send me something, I tell them to do the same thing. But what can't you do through email or internet services? And anything that I want to buy, I get it through Amazon, and that's how that all goes down. Okie dokie, da 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 da. Christine, and that's the name. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thanks, I meant it. Thanks, I meant. Okay. CMT 63. How does voting work for people who live in Mexico but are U.S. citizens? Do you need to register again when we move? Well, I'm registered to vote in California. You have to work all of this out with the state where you are registered to vote. What happened with me was I had to contact the voting people in California, and then they had to make sure that I was a real person. So I had to send them electronically, and it was the cool thing. You can talk with these electronic, with these in Ohio, they call it like the League of Women Voters or those kind of people. And they'll talk with you on the phone. They'll tell you all the forms they need, the informations that you need. You can fax them things. They'll have fax numbers. I'd send them like a picture of my passport, proof of address, all that kind of stuff. We did all of that electronically through California. Then when it came time to vote, I could vote electronically. So they gave me passwords, all that kind of stuff, and I put in my passwords, and then I could vote. You vote online. I don't know any state where you can't vote online. Maybe they've abolished that in Texas, but everywhere you can vote online. So what you want to do before you come down here is maybe talk to these people. You can wait till you come down and then talk to the people, but it's easier to get all that done while you are there. But it's not a problem. D. Harris, seriously, why pay the U.S. a damn dime? The country crapped on our forefathers and on us. We owe that entity nothing, not even a thought. Oh, well, yes, I vote. ABBA. Christine Daynada. Thank you, ABBA, for being kind. Don, what is Christmas like in Chapala? What is Christmas like in Chapala? Christmas in Mexico is very magical. But being from Ohio, it's so cool because when I was a kid in Ohio, we would hope for snow on Christmas, and my mother lived in a town called Marysville, Ohio. It's about 45 minutes from Columbus, Ohio, a little small town. And I remember being a kid, me and my sister, I was in like 4th grade, maybe 3rd grade. We're in the car driving to Grandma's house on Christmas Eve. And back then they only had AM radio. They didn't have FM. And we're driving to Grandma's house. And I remember the radio announcer saying, "Oh, we've spotted Santa. We have Santa on radar. Right now, Santa is over San Antonio, Texas, and he's headed to Columbus, Ohio." And it would be so exciting, and there would be snow on the ground, and we're driving through the country. Well, in Mexico, it's not like that. Because there's no snow. And for you people that live maybe in Texas and Florida and California, Arkansas, places that are warm, when you have Christmas, if you grew up like that, you didn't grow up with snow. I mean, Santa Claus is from the land of snow. And I remember spending Christmases in California, in Los Angeles, San Francisco, with no snow. I mean, so there's no snow in Mexico, but Christmas is fabulous, and they have parades, and hopefully you can hook up with some Mexican national families to share that time with, because Christmas Day isn't the big day. In Mexico, it's Christmas Eve. That's when families get together for the big parties and dinners. And many cities and towns have parades. Like in Puerto Vallarta, they have a Catholic church. I think it's called like the Catholic Church of Guadalupe, something like that. And for 15 days, they have parades before Christmas. Small towns, the Catholic churches, they'll come from like 60 miles away. They're walking, they have horses, and it's a mixture of the Aztec Mayan history with Catholicism. They mix all of that up, so you'll see some people in the parade that are dressed in a pre-Columbian outfit, like half naked, and these are men doing dances with feather headdresses and feather garments around their groins. But on the other hand, you'll see people dressed up like old day Catholics, and each one of these parades coming into Puerto Vallarta has its own virgin. And usually these virgins are like 14 years old, something like that. And they're all dressed up. They have their own special cart. It's not a cart. Okay, if it was the Rose Bowl parade, it would be one of those things where they have a bunch of flowers, and then the Virgin. So I know in Puerto Vallarta, Christmas is like a fabulous thing, and gift exchange is kind of weird because if that goes down, it's going to happen on Christmas Eve. But then the big gift exchange for children happens on January 6th. That's a part of Christmas. So yeah, come on down for Christmas. Right on. Da 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 da. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, TCB 101. Do you know what the Americans do if they get a summons? Oh boy, let me back up a little bit, see what I missed. Don Cole, during December, okay. What should I expect during the month of December? Just come down and chill out and have a good time. What happens if you get a summons to the United States? I don't know, TCB. I don't know. Thank you. Never heard that. They do. Nobody have talked about it. TCB, I have no clue. I was thinking about that. I have no reason for people to give me a summons. But how are you going to do that? What, you got to pay? Are they going to pay you? TCB, that's a great question. Okay. D. Harris, TCB, just sign you are a felon. What? They don't check and will never bother you again. Yeah, D. Harris, can you expand upon that, please? CMT 63. I live in Florida, and they are not far behind Texas on voting rights. They have used mail-in, but think that they are changing it. Yeah, but if, okay, CMT 63. Okay, wherever you live, if they start changing voting rights and these voting rights are not to your liking, then what you can do is you can use the address of a friend or a relative in another state. And you can just change the state that you vote in. And then you just use your friend's address. I mean, and it's not illegal, but you just change. Now, you through your friend, you might have to sign up for some service so that you can have a proof of address in that state, something stupid, so that you have a bill from that service in that state with that address. So you can do that. Don't worry about that. You might have to change the state that you vote in. ABBA, my friend's family is from Marysville, Ohio. Their family's name is Hughley. Oh, yeah. I spent many summers in Marysville, Ohio. A very, very wonderful place. Okay, here we go. One Gypsy Traveler. Speaking of snow, will we at least be able to see any snow up in the mountains? If you pick the right mountains, yes, you can see snow. Not far from here. Well, maybe 2 or 3 hours away from here is. Where is that? It's on the way to Milwaukee. It's a well-known city, and they have active volcanoes. And when the volcanoes are not active, you can see snow on top of these mountains. Okay. Axel Foley, Bill, what brand of camera do you have? Right now, you're seeing this video through the eye of a Canon M50. It takes great video. It takes excellent screenshots. But what I'm finding out that my iPhone 8 now, like when Katie Ibarra and I started doing videos, I would use the Canon M50 to shoot all the videos. But now that I have a new gimbal, which is a stabilization device so that the camera doesn't bump up and down, I cranked up my iPhone 8 quality to 4K, which is excellent quality. And when I look at the two side by side, I don't know why my camera's going dark like that. That's the M50. But when the iPhone 8 does excellent video, but the Canon M50 does so many things, and I can't plug in my iPhone 8 to the computer. But the Canon M50 is a fabulous camera. D. Harris, Mexico is freedom. It is. I love Mexico. TCB. Christmas Eve is that big day also in Europe, like Mexico, just like they celebrate Santa Lucia Day. Robs, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ha, ha, ha. Frank's okay. Don Cole, thanks for the info. Christmas. Does Lake Chapala Society have any special functions for the holiday? I don't know. But Don Cole, go to their website. I got to move. If I move, the camera grabs my face and the lighting goes good. I'm going to change the setting. There we go. I'm going to change settings for the camera for next week. Contact them. You can just do a search for the Lake Chapala Society and ask them, and they have functions on their website. Also, for Thanksgiving, if you're going to be here for Thanksgiving, many hotels in Ajijic have fabulous Thanksgiving dinners. Pam Jacobs, I'm confused. Can I cancel my T-Mobile and get WhatsApp for free? Okay. Pam Jacobs, to use WhatsApp, you need a cell phone service. I got to move my head so the camera catches the motion. Are you going to catch? Please, come on, camera. Okay. There we go. The camera's catching my face. Get some light going here. You need a cell phone service to use WhatsApp. But what you want to do, if you're a T-Mobile customers, you want to talk to them. I'm moving my head so the camera will keep lit. You want to contact T-Mobile and see what the charges are for you to use your cell phone in Mexico. Preferably, when you get to Mexico, you want to replace your T-Mobile chip in your camera with a Telcel chip. And you can go to any OXXO and get a Telcel chip, which is the cell phone company in Mexico. And then Telcel, they have little shops everywhere you go. You'll see these little teeny shops. You can buy a chip there. And you don't have to buy a year of service. You can buy minutes of service. So just replace your T-Mobile chip with a Telcel chip. It won't cost you a lot of money and you'll be good to go. But you do need a cell phone service to use WhatsApp. Okay. Let's see. Okay. One Gypsy Traveler. One Serenade Rob. Nice serenade. Pam Jacobs. Oh, I think you just answered that. I still have to pay for the cell phone service, but maybe just get the cheapest monthly plan. Okay. Come on, everybody. Let's. You're funny, Rob. Okay, you guys, we've been at it for 2 hours now. And right now we have 59 viewers and 51 likes. I want to thank you all for just joining us, for joining each other. Oh, let me see if I have anything else on the list here. Let's go back to our sponsor, Doctor at Home. If you're visiting Puerto Vallarta and you get diarrhea or COVID or the flu and you need some help, That's IU Radio. All of his contact information is in the description below. If you're looking for a house, Katie Ibarra's information is in the description below. If you need immigration help, Alvaro's contact information is below. Be sure to check out Teresa de Anda's latest menu or recipe. That is in the description below. And I'm getting ready to sign off because I can't talk anymore. Christine, thank you for the goodbyes, and thank you very much for everyone. It's the beginning of October, and I hope everyone has a fine weekend. I'm going to kick off my weekend. Danny Perkins, Ola Bill, just got online and would like to talk with you one-on-one about visa during COVID. Okay, Danny, just look in the description below, find my email and email me directly. TCB, just hit me up with some more euros. Thank you, TCB. Wow, you guys don't know, man. We just put a new roof on the house, but thank you so much, TCB. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for joining. Thanks for clicking the lights buttons. Thanks just for showing up, and love you guys. Feel free. My direct email is in the description below. Love you guys, and I will see you hopefully next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. This is adios, gypsy traveler. Adios, todos. This is Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Chapala, Mexico, from the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Love you all. Thank you very much. Adios, amigos.